fantasy stream. Welcome, welcome. Of course, as always, I'm not alone. I'm joined by someone else, by the one, the only, the casting Jersey herself. Welcome, Kuro. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hold on.
Oh, I'm gonna fail this.
Oh no. Hello. welcome, Kuro. Welcome.
I'm actually standing in the air. Don't worry about it.
I was actually showing off. My duck hat on stream.
Wait, do you have the duck hat? I didn't see the duck hat. Hold on. Now I need to open stream and crash my computer.
No. Whenever I put the duck hat on, because it's yellow, it actually grays me out as well. Like,
no. You should just
weird.
remove green screen when you have the duck hat.
But then I'm just gonna have a green screen behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can just remove the green screen.
I have to do something else. I have to do something else with my green screen or with my duck hat.
The duck hat.
Hold on, one minute. I got a different hat. I have multiple hats. Hold on.
And I don't see any of them. God damn it. Asher, I heard you bought the game. Do you want to be part of our FC?
Okay. Boom. Oh, beautiful. Oh. Yes, you can be a part of our football club. Let's go.
Yeah, we're playing football regularly with Alag and Melons.
I think I already am. Maybe.
No. Because you can only be part of an FC if you are on a full paid account. Like free trial cannot be in an FC.
There you go.
You are in the link shell, which is a chat.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But I don't think you are in the FC.
Again, Ursus, take care of your money, okay? And you have to supply your WoW addiction. Provide for your WoW addictions.
I feel like you should not advise that.
I shouldn't, but it's too late for him. He already bought it.
Ursus, why?
Shaking my head, Ursus.
We have better dragons. I mean, to be fair. I say that, but the dragons have disappointed me time and time again in this game.
Look, I'm sure the dragons are incestuous in WoW as well. Okay, don't worry about it.
I mean, fair.
It's fine. Fully cracked. Exactly, Asher. Exactly. But yes, we are back. We are back in Final Fantasy.
These people just sleep on wood? Is that what I'm seeing? It's just wood.
No, they're yeah.
No, it's just wood with a pillow.
Look here. She's sleeping on wood with a pillow.
It's just wood with a pillow.
Look, it's not easy to come by mattresses here in Ishgard, okay? Like don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Anything on it. It's just wood. Like if it's in a warm place, then it's a different story. But this is a cold place.
All right, let's go. So yesterday, I think some of you were here. Yesterday we were working through the Alexander raids, and it was a lot of fun. We ended up streaming for 7 hours. 7 hours going through every single one of the Alexander raids, and we had a great time. It was just very exhausting as well. It was longer than we anticipated. I think Zergling Flow's attack showed up, Emperor Fools as well.
I think it was the longest stream we have done, period. Like on private channel.
Yeah. For Final Fantasy, it was our longest stream. So yeah, after all of that, we're done. We're done with the raids, but there's still plenty of MSQ left, or there's plenty of main story quest line left in Heaven's Ward. So we want to try and work through that as best we can today. our stream isn't gonna be anywhere near as long. We're gonna chill. We're gonna do a couple of quests, maybe for like a couple of hours, and we'll be done. As a reminder, DreamHack China is tomorrow, so we will be casting that over on the B stream. So, yeah, we don't want to ruin our schedules, sleep schedules too much.
Yes, there is a duck. There are multiple, in fact.
Yes. We have ducks. Look.
Look, there.
It's so cute.
They're just chasing us around. It's actually really funny when they're running after you, and you can hear them like pat on the ground, like.
They're amazing. Look at them. They're patas.
Yeah, see, also this is a thing. Every new member of our FC gets a complimentary duck.
Yes.
So, just saying.
You all get ducks when you join the Ducklings. All the ducks.
So
unfortunately, it's not a yellow duck.
Yeah, I mean, look. But yeah, make sure to take good care of it, and it will follow you everywhere.
Yes.
And I mean everywhere.
Where do I sign?
Ascerri, you need
Get
to
in
be.
game.
You need to be on a subbed account, and then we can take you to the FC, and then you can get a duck.
Yeah, exactly.
Which means that Asherbro can get a duck if he logs in.
As much as I enjoy Final Fantasy XIV, the leveling of WoW is a lot less attention intensive. It is true. Like leveling in WoW is a lot more mindless. But you know, we're here for the leveling experience. Okay. Actual animal. I'm gonna score so many goals. Let's go, Asher. Let's go. You can be our striker. You can be center mid. There you go. Is Asher online? No, not yet. Okay. So let us know when you come online, or if you come online. A sub account, that's just a full game, right? Well, so basically there's a free trial version of the game, which is the first 60 levels. But the free trial is also really limited. Like when you enter a free trial, you can't trade with people.
Yeah,
like you're limited when it comes to social interactions as
yeah,
well.
Basically,
and you can't
social
join-
features are limited for obvious reasons.
Yeah, you can't join guilds either. You can only do all of that stuff when you actually buy the game itself and have a subscription, as it is like WoW, a subscription-based service where you pay monthly however much it is in your region.
The cheapest sub in Europe is €11. Because there are two versions. There's the more expensive sub and the cheaper sub, and the cheaper sub is 11.
Yeah.
And it's like the only reason why you would get the more expensive one is that you can have more characters, but most people don't need that.
Yeah, there's no reason for that. Yeah, that's fine.
Like on the basic sub you get 8 characters, so that's all you need really.
I was at level 60 today. I see, Ashedi. I see. Why is there a football touchdown emote in the chat? Where did that come from?
There you go. So you can get Ascerri too.
We can.
Ascerri is in Mordona. I mean, I can just send you it. Okay. There you go. I do have to gift you a duck though. Do we go give him a duck?
Go.
Okay, he's in
Go get the duck and then we'll come back.
Are you coming with me? Oh, what is this outfit? I think I saw it. I didn't see it from this perspective.
So good. We're gonna go meet Ascerri. I don't think I've met Ascerri.
Yeah, no, you haven't. Because you remember I went to meet him after stream.
Ah, yes. I didn't meet Ursus either. I think Ursus joined, but we couldn't.
Ursus joined because he added us as friend, but I think neither of us saw him.
Yeah.
Okay. Now where can he be? Look for an aura.
An aura.
Yes.
Male or female?
Male. Unless he Fantasiat. I mean, look.
You are not a Shetty.
Extremely stealthy. We'll see about
They'll
that.
say free company unavailable at this time, so I don't know. We'll test it out.
I mean, I did
hour
send an
trigger.
invite, so maybe it does need to like wait. I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe it needs to kick in. I don't know. I don't see a Shetty here.
Not here.
It's a Shetty could be in the silence of the seventh in the
He could
instance
be,
area.
and then we're not gonna find him because we can go there.
Yeah. Ah, yo.
And it does say Revenant stall, so he needs to be somewhere in the area. There you go. Found him.
Oh.
Or he found me, I guess. I didn't know it has
Oh.
separate animation for flying.
See on Maggie?
Yeah.
Hello, Madman Ascerri. Why are you crazy? What happened?
I mean, have you seen how fast he's leveling? He's clearly a madman.
True. How do I friend invite them? There we go.
Yeah, I sent an invite too, so I don't know if it works or not.
Why warrior? Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. You're level 62, but you have level 50 gear. What's happening here? or maybe you haven't entered Heaven's Ward yet. Is that what's happening? Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, to be fair, like, you know, he also like had to get all his gear himself, right?
Yeah.
So
true,
maybe
true,
now you can make him gear.
true.
I think the warrior gear will be like armor and stuff, right?
Do you have a duck?
I do have a duck. I only have one duck though,
A Shetty.
so I will need to
Calm
buy
down.
another one for Asher.
Calm down.
Can we trade?
Can you trade?
Yes.
Oh.
For the invite, we have to figure it out because I did send an invite, so I don't know.
Give him the duck.
I did give him the duck.
Okay. I'm sorry we are woefully unprepared. Next time we meet you, we will give you a proper outfit. We will give you some nice clothes. Madman Ascerri.
Yeah, so we have an aura finally.
We did.
After catastrophic change to Hrodgar, this is our only aura, I think.
Yeah, just got to Heaven's Ward now. I see, Ascerri, I see.
Did you see what she's saying?
after you,
The NPC, she said, I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Mhm.
This is lyrics of a song.
I'm also Aura. Yes, we haven't met you, Ursus. We haven't met you yet, Ursus. We haven't met you. Ah.
Yeah, Ursus. So where are you?
Look, there it is.
Duck. Feed duck. Yes. See, I know the cheats. You have to feed the duck.
Look, the ducks are multiplying. There's
Yeah,
more
and they
of
are
them.
talking to each other.
They're communing. They're
Yeah,
plotting.
important note. The minions are actually animated on the client side of things. So we each see different things.
Look, the ducks. Telling you they're scheming right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't count. No, you count. We haven't met you yet. We don't even know. We don't know what's happening.
I mean, you can come and join us.
True.
As we are taking our flock of ducks on a walk.
Yes. We will make sure that you have a duck, Ursus, the next time you come online.
Ursus, do you have a duck? Did I send you a duck? I don't remember if I sent you a deck. I have to check. Because I might have just mailed you one because we didn't meet.
Also, Ascerri, now that you've entered Heaven's Ward, after you do a couple of quests in Heaven's Ward in the main city, you will unlock Dark Knight. You will unlock Dark Knight. Because I think Ascerri is the one that was planning to switch over. Right, Kuro?
Don't ask me. I think it might have been. Yeah, I think it was Ascerri. Was it?
Yeah. That's exciting. Yes, this is the Dark Knight. Ha!
Yeah, Light has been doing the Dark Knight quest line.
Yes, it is very berserk. If you're into berserk. And if you want a two-handed weapon, there's the Dark Knight.
It is also a very interesting story, to put it that way.
Interesting. You will, when you become a Dark Knight, you're gonna be at level 30. It puts you at level 30. So you don't have to start from the beginning. So it puts you a little bit ahead, but you will have to level from there. Yes. But I mean, you should be fine because you've been leveling a lot. So.
I feel like Dark Knight is actually one of the more popular classes in tanks, at least. Am I wrong?
Yeah. Probably just because it's a little bit faster to level. Like you can start it a little bit later.
But yeah, most tanks I see, I feel like, are Dark Knights.
Okay. Well, it was nice meeting you, Madman Ascerri. I hope you will become a Duckling soon.
Yes.
Once your stuff is sorted out, become a Duckling.
Yeah, and when you do become a Duckling, you can check our house, and you can also use our Grand Company chest, where we have items for everyone.
Yes, we have items for everyone.
Like the first slot of our chest is just, up for grabs. Anyone can take it.
Yes, you are very tall, Ascerri.
I mean, he's an aura. I like how you lit at like his belt level.
Yes.
You're just looking from his waist.
You're very tall and you're very horny as well.
I mean, yeah. By the way, I don't know if you know, but male auras have the same problem with earrings as female auras. Arguably worse, because their horns are even bigger.
True. Yeah, so your earrings do show, but your ears are they're behind your horns.
Yeah, like the earrings are there, they're just really hidden.
Yeah.
Like only at certain angles you can really see them. Especially if you have hair like mine, like the hair covers it even more.
Yes. Yeah. We will see you around, Ascerri. We have some questing to do. To do.
But yeah, the male auras are one of the tallest characters currently.
Is Aura taller than Elizon?
I mean, it depends, because obviously you can adjust the slider a bit, but I think by default they are taller than Elizon.
Ah, okay. All right. Ha!
Okay.
Correct.
This is what we're doing.
Do the thing.
The thing? You're saying the thing or the thing?
Yes. The thing. Also, I should switch my glamour. Hold on.
You should switch it down.
Where is it?
I have this gear set just for this purpose. This purpose only.
There it is.
Yeah, there you go. Max height Rogadin are the tallest, followed by Aura. What about Vieras though? Now we have Vieras too.
Where's assembling old? It's Voltron.
No, maybe they are sending something else.
Maybe later you can be a part of us as well. Ascerri.
Yeah,
Max height Rogadin are the tallest. Followed by Aura. Okay. There we go. Rogadin and then Aura.
Yeah, but where is Viera on the graph? I don't think Viera was added to the graph. Because Vieras should be the tallest, right? I mean, depends if you count the ears or not.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Bye. Going to the wrong place. Need to. Okay. The Schween of Ultron. Asher, you need to calm down, buddy.
Asher, when are you joining?
Asher, when are you gonna join as the Schween of Ultron?
I mean, he could
Ultron,
be.
even.
He could be red, I guess. Wait. Before we go, I'm gonna go to the market.
Okay, I'll meet you there. Elizon 208. Oh, okay. I see.
What about Viera? What is Viera?
Yeah, Viera is male bunny, by the way. True, because male bunnies are tall as well.
Yeah, like Vieras are tall in general, but I don't know how male Vieras are.
Ah.
Oh wow, ducks are cheap
okay.
now.
Get all the ducks while you can. Corner the market.
I could, but I don't want to. I don't have inventory space for this.
Yeah, all good.
But like I remember when I was buying ducks like a few months ago, they were like 100k, and now they are 20k.
Oh, nice.
It's actually really cheap.
What should I do this quest as? I'll continue as Bard.
Yeah, I think I will do the main quest as Bard.
Yeah.
And then for like side quests, we can do other classes.
Oh, Ursus has a link.
So we never asked Alfie now on this band.
Where is he?
Here,
All right.
just standing in the middle of everything.
Good invariably triumphs over evil in fairy tales, yet they are conspicuously reticent about what follows.
So the story was that we were called by Aymeric, and that's all we know, right?
Yep. It's probably related to the Azure Dragoon and
I guess so.
Probably. The Lord Commander is within. Pray proceed, sir. Okay. Let's go.
Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
We quite understand. What was it that you wished to discuss?
With my father's passing, the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant. And so, in accordance with canon law, I have assumed his responsibilities. I should stress that this is a temporary measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely. Quite the opposite. The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new archbishop. But in light of recent events, that would not seem appropriate.
I confess I did not expect you to divulge quite so much quite so soon. The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
I too had concerns. But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited. Mayhap I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence? After 1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed. I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number questioned our methods.
If they suspect a coup, it will not be long before some turn to violence.
It has already begun, and that on both sides. Men and women of the cloth are being harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the Broom. Hilda and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order, but such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
For all our talk of peace, the people remain frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emmerich. But what precisely would you have us do?
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Trine. To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
Annex Trine? You would speak with Vidofnir then?
We must needs open a dialogue between our peoples. Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader, that she might visit us here in Ishgard. Were she still with us, I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter. But as she is not, I must ask that you aid us in her stead. Will you do us this favor? Thank you, my friends. Lucia, I leave the rest to you.
In the wake of the Archbishop's fall, the nation of Ishgard trembled, the faith of her people shaken to its very core. For 1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause, only to be told that their holy war was born of the sins of their forefathers. What then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but to despair, to deny the truth and decry its speakers? And what then for those whom they defamed but to hope on, to have faith in a brighter tomorrow? A tomorrow in which man and dragon might live together in harmony, then as distant as the very stars in the heavens. Yet while we dared to hope, deep within his lair the enemy lay, gathering his strength. Nidhogg, now possessed of his 2 eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon, prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's triumph. As desperately as we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved the misery of war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
Hello.
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 Alright, what'd you think?
So my favorite part of this whole cinematic was Alfino being like, "Oh, I didn't expect you would tell them so soon. Well, someone came on the back of a dragon. I didn't have much choice." He's like, "Oh yeah, that."
I loved everything so far from this quest, or from this little dialogue. I love the idea of the Lord Commander being transparent about everything that's happening, and I also love the idea that obviously not a lot of people are okay with it, because it's like
It turns the whole society upside down, right?
yeah, and they also touch upon the fact that like even the people that like, okay, we believe you, still, did you have to kill everyone? Did you have to kill the Pope? Like that's basically what they were
I
saying.
don't know
So
if
like,
it
there's
was
a lot
about killing them specifically, but the way they went about it, it was like secretive, and they went to this place, and
Yeah,
like they
exactly,
employed
so-
like people from outside, and like there were a lot of questions there.
I'm loving the more political aspect that this quest line is taking. It's nice. It's nice because it grounds this city a little bit more, a little bit to everyone, to everything else, and it makes you like care a little bit more about what you did and what's happening.
Yeah, and the thing is that, like, as I said, it's very realistic because they are turning the society upside down. So like literally everybody is lost.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't like, is that during that meeting, they were talking, like, Alfino was like, all right, what do you want us to do? Immediately, I was like, all right, so we're going to go hunt down Nidhogg, right? We're going to go fight him, right? But he wasn't brought up at all in the discussion, which I thought was weird. I do like that apparently we're going to go and, like, we're going to talk to the dragons of Annex Shrine, which is nice. But I would have thought that as fighters and as warriors, I thought that initially we would, like, they would deal with that, and we would just go and try and hunt down Nidhogg as soon as possible.
I feel like maybe they don't know. They don't know like what, how to deal with Nidhogg right now. I feel like
just
that's
send us to him.
Yeah, but like
We'll be
last time we had Azure Dragoon, if you remember, and like now we're on our own. And he has both eyes too. So like I feel like they're just not sure what to do about him yet. But also I will say the idea of bringing Vidofnir to a conflicted Ishgard is very bold.
Yeah. I appreciate that they brought up Ysayle as well. Like that feels nice. Like obviously it sucks that she's dead, but like it was nice that they at least mentioned her as well.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
And like he like acknowledged her, you know.
Hello, baby Lings. Turning society upside down sounds amazing.
It does not really.
I found it interesting how they were talking about how the Lord Command, like, sorry, in proper proceedings they would have to replace the Pope, and the Pope would still maintain control. And I was like, do we really need that? Do we really, like? But I guess that's just how their society was built because of religion and all that stuff. So I wonder how things are going to turn out here. Are we actually going to get a new Pope, or are they going to change the way that society is run in general and actually give the Lord Commander more power? Yeah.
I guess we'll find out.
We need a revolution. Shaking my head, baby.
Look, I am from the country in the middle of Europe that was just. Our country has seen enough fighting, so I know this is rarely a good idea.
Yeah, that's why we're here to stop the fighting.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why we're
Like you have to upgrade things slowly, not all at once.
Yeah. All right. Off you know. The journey, at least, should pose little difficulty this time. Okay, cool. Lucia.
I know little of the lands these dragons call home, this Annex Shrine. Had you not agreed to escort me, the coming journey would seem a far more daunting prospect.
I confess, I myself once shuddered at the thought of it. Yet even the longest journey begins with the first step, does it not? But ere we set forth, Light and I must needs inform our comrade of our plans. Oh.
Very well. I shall see to my preparations.
Tataru?
Yeah, Tataru.
I was like, does she need to know?
She does not need to know.
Then let us go. Bid farewell to Tataru Light.
I guess the only reason why she would need to know is so she doesn't panic. What do you say, Lucia? Traversing the Western Highlands calls for warmer clothing. Yet there are only so many layers one can fit under plate armor. I like that. I could not. But to be fair, you are living in Ishgard, so what are you talking about?
True. Okay.
Oh, she changes her clothes again.
That's what I mean. She keeps changing her clothes. Okay, Alfie. I thought you might want to tell her. Or would you rather I did all the talking?
You can talk to her, Alfie. It's fine. So, what was your secret meeting all about? I'm all ears. A diplomatic mission to annex Shrine, you say? Well, I suppose that does take precedence. But should your meeting with Vidofnir happen to end early, you might consider rendezvousing with Ishtola in Idleshire. She'll be there to receive our guest. Don't get me wrong, your meeting with the dragons is terribly important and everything, but this scholar just happens to be...
Time permitting, as I said, we shall endeavor to join Ishtola, but if we cannot, pray pass on our regards. Let us be off, Light. We have kept the first commander waiting long enough.
Well, let no one say I didn't try.
Well, I mean, Ishtola, technically, she's doing the stuff with Alexander as we're doing this, you know?
I guess so, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're happening at the same time.
Like we have given Ishtola enough attention.
Yes.
She can wait.
One task at a time, Light. Besides, I have no doubt that Ishtola can look after the scholar by herself.
You are ready then. Good. So am I. Oh, we get food.
Oh.
Urchin low, almond cream croissant. I could eat that. I'm getting hungry just looking at this.
Okay.
Sure, let's
Yeah.
If you and Master Alfino would be so kind as to lead the way.
Alfino is ready to escort Lucia to Annex Shrine. The path is long, but known to us. From Falcon's Nest, we shall cross the Western Highlands and make for Tailfeather in the Jovanian Forelands. There, we can stop to rest and replenish our supplies. Questions? If not, then the stables await. Or we could just teleport there.
Yeah, it's a thing. I feel like it's always very weird when people are traveling because, you know, everybody just teleports everywhere, so... Where are you going?
Odd. Very odd.
Like, to be fair, I understand because she's never been there, so she needs to like, you know, attune first. So I guess in that sense it makes sense. But in other cases, like, we're all teleporting all the time.
Let's go.
You just became invisible.
Breaking the cycle. Yes. Break the wheel. Vámonos. Alfino. Strange. This is only my third visit to Tailfeather, yet the first feels as though it were a lifetime ago. It was like 2 years ago.
It was, actually. Maybe not 2 years, but yeah, it's been a while.
A year ago.
I always imagined that the first time I set foot upon Dravanian soil would be at the head of an army. And here I am, ready to treat with the brothers and sisters of mine enemies.
Full well do I know how difficult it can be to set aside the past, though it was I who first proposed recruiting Ysayle to our cause. I questioned the wisdom of my words almost as soon as I had uttered them. For a long time after that. Here was a woman with the blood of innocence on her hands. Men, women, children, all slain in the name of an implacable Lady Iceheart. Yet she acknowledged her misdeeds and agreed to join us in a common cause. At our side, she fought in service to that greater good, even unto her dying breath. And while that does not absolve her of her sins, I hope that one day she'll be remembered not merely as a heretic, but as a misguided soul who dreamt of peace.
You ask much, Master Alfino. Yet who can say what might come to pass, should our negotiations bear fruit?
Yes, of course. We must press on to Annex Shrine. If you will follow me.
I thought we were gonna stop at Tailfeather and like introduce her to everyone.
I guess not. But yeah, it's nice. I guess it puts things into perspective because it happened a while ago now for us. But this did all start with like, you know, Ysayle basically being a terrorist. And then we all joined forces and we went on a long adventure together. And it's a little bit sad, like now that we're going back through here, that after all said and done, like Ysayle's dead. As far as we know, I almost called him Isengard. What's his name? Einstein's like maybe dead. We don't know. We don't know if he can be reverted or not.
Yeah,
so
I mean, it depends.
He may as well be dead.
It depends if they put on a Thancred on him or not.
Yeah.
Because if you remember, Thancred was also possessed, but they're like, oh no, we're gonna save him.
Yeah. Well, like the point being that like they're both gone now. You know, they're not here anymore.
Yeah,
Which is a
like
bit
that was
sad.
the whole expansion. Like we were like learning about these characters.
Yeah.
Where is Vidofni? Oh, she's just chilling here. I thought she's bigger.
She's chilling.
She looked
Hello.
bigger when she was landing in front of us.
Are we gonna get voice acting? Oh,
Maybe. I mean, this is main quest.
Never
Aww.
mind.
Aww. Thou art ever welcome here, friend of Ysayle. But this one, I do not know. I like how she completely like missed Alfie. Didn't even mention him.
Pray forgive us the unannounced visit, Vidofnir. May I introduce you to Lucia, first commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, and our trusted friend.
It is an honor to meet you, Vidofnir. I am come as an envoy of Sir Aymeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights and acting leader of the Holy See. Indeed. You may speak, knight. For 1,000 years, men and dragon have been locked in an endless cycle of bloodshed and sorrow. To our shame, we long believed your kin to be the architects of this war. But now we know the truth. The King Thordan and his Knights 12 did willfully betray and murder the great Wyrm Ratatorsk, shattering the peace between our peoples. For 1,000 years, our leaders conspired to conceal this truth. A truth which was at last laid bare by the Warrior of Light, the Azure Dragoon, and Ysayle. Alas, a deception so intricately wrought cannot be undone in a moment, and our people labor to accept the truth. After an eternity of war, who would dare to dream that peace could at last be within our grasp? Yet dream we must, as Ysayle once did, and we must make that dream a reality, as she could not. We humbly beseech you, Vidofnir, join hands with us in friendship once more, before the eyes of my people in Ishgard. A most unexpected invitation. I can't make two different voices for them. I have heard your request, knight. However, I cannot yet give you mine answer. May I ask why? This matter concerneth my sire. He must needs be consulted. Moreover, the Na grow bold even as they did before, and I would not leave my people at the mercy of the storm. Then we will wait. After 1,000 years at war, we shall not give up on peace for want of patience. Ha! Fear not, knight. Thou shalt have mine answer within thy lifetime. So soon? My humble thanks! I shall bear your words to my lord forthwith, until we meet again.
I appreciate the banter.
Yeah, to be fair, I liked it because we know the dragons live way too longer than humans, and they don't really care about the time. So I was like, yeah, well, I'm glad she pointed it out that she may make it in time.
Definitely breaking the cycle.
Never did I think to see a knight of Ishgard come unto Annex shrine bearing words instead of steel. Would that the Na could show the same restraint. Too many children have fallen to their spears and muskets. Do you remember? Wait, there's more there. Because if you remember, we were supposed to come to her. I thank thee for answering my summons, warrior of warriors. Hasten thee to the summit of Som Al, and I shall speak farther of my request. Yeah, because if you remember, we were supposed to talk to her.
This year.
It's small talk. Thou art welcome here, friend of Isael. I have heard all that hath come to pass. Isael was as a brood sister to me, and her passing is no less tragic for man's fleeting life. May she rest in peace. No, she has a lot to say.
You would think that maybe it's hard to say because maybe because we don't really know the full power of the Nath. But especially if like we want to work together, you would think that maybe it's gonna lead to this. You would think that Ishgard would just like focus its armies to just like destroy the Nath, right?
Yeah, they would like just exterminate them.
Yeah, like to be fair, again, we don't really know what their full capabilities are, and I guess they have to be strong enough to fight dragons. But
I mean that, like, firstly they're strong. Secondly, if you remember, the problem with primals is that they're taking over people, as it happened with Ifrit.
True.
And third, we do not have peace yet, so like I feel like the people of Ishgard would not be happy about doing something for the dragons before we even get peace with them.
True. The other weird thing about the Nath is that it's something that you're gonna get a little bit more involved in, but something about the Nath is that technically they can all be redeemed. Not necessarily because they're being taken over by primals, but the whole daily the faction quest line is about how like over time, not necessarily over time, but it's possible for the Nath to like break free of the hive mind, and once they do, they become independent. So technically, like you wouldn't have to like technically like these are like innocent people that are so actually being mind controlled by the hive mind.
Yeah. So what you're saying is we could just get rid of the hive mind and like release them essentially.
Yeah. I don't know if like any of these people know that, but that's something that would be preferable.
I mean, do the dragons know about the Va?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, they do.
Okay.
They do. This year.
To face such a creature in battle is one thing. To converse with it, quite another.
Given the circumstances, I would say that went rather well.
To be frank, I am surprised our proposal was not rejected outright. Whether aught will come of it remains to be seen, however. Mayhap I should take this opportunity to speak with some of the other dragons. Ah, but you need not wait for me. The return journey holds no fears for me now.
Well, if you have no further need of our services, we shall continue on to Shalian. We hope to welcome a scholar who had agreed to aid us in the search for our missing comrades.
Then I pray your journey is as swift and uneventful as ours was. And thank you again for sparing the time to assist us, even when such grave matters remain unresolved.
I can think of no graver matter than a 1,000-year war, one which our friends gave their lives to see ended. Suffice it to say, I would willingly make 1,000 such journeys to ensure that their sacrifice was not in vain.
Of that I have no doubt, Master Alfino. I only hope the fates will not hold you to your word. Okay, I will say, this little piece of a cinematic was nice, but I also felt like the entire dialogue was like, oh, thank you for coming. No, thank you for no, thank you for going here. This is what it felt like. It's just like entirely like over politeness. That's what it felt like to me.
I mean, I guess it makes sense because, like, even though we've been spending some time with Lucia, we're not like really on friendly terms. Like, it's still
like
very
we
professional.
Are, kind of, because
Like,
she like
kind
revealed
of.
like a lot of like her personal past to us.
True to us, but to Alfino?
Yeah, Alfie was there.
I don't know. Okay.
We were all on that ship. But still, like, it's just kind of funny because the entire conversation was like, no, thank you, no, thank you, no, you did it, no, you did it, like it was like just overly polite, both sides.
Another time, another place. Alfino is eager to set out for Shalian.
So, I have no spoiler, fortunately, but this outfit that is in the thumbnail is on sale in the store. I'm pretty sure.
There you go.
I think at least. Maybe I'm wrong.
So, it would seem we have time to greet this scholar after all. How delightful. I shall be interested to hear how she means to go about finding Minfilia and Thancred. I only assume she is privy to some new investigative technique. In any event, our first order of business is to rendezvous with Ishtola in Idleshire.
See, we should have talked to Ishtola because now it will take us to Ishtola, so we can no longer talk to her.
I didn't even know where she was.
I told you she was by the bridge, just chilling.
Ah.
Cat.
Okay, let's go.
But now she's gonna
Let's
have
go.
a quest, so we cannot talk to her anymore.
I'm sure she'll have multiple dialogue options.
I don't
Fine.
think so, actually.
Okay.
I think it was probably like if we talk to her, she would probably say, "Oh yeah, I'm waiting for a guest" or something like that.
Maybe. All right.
We'll see.
Also, do you know what the quest is to the north? I haven't interacted with it. I have no idea.
I cannot see, so I cannot tell you.
Okay.
Hold on. To the north. Here?
Over here. Yeah, is this like a daily or something? Or
Unidentified flying object. No, I have no idea.
Yeah, what is this? Okay. It's been bothering me because I keep seeing it, but I don't know what it is.
I mean, it's a redoable, so...
It is a redoable quest. Don't take it. We're busy. Speak to him later.
Soko, good morning. But also, do you know what that quest is?
Good morning, Soko. Good morning. Soko Dango and Purple. Welcome. Soko, could you let us know what this is? We haven't touched this guy.
It's level 60.
But yeah, it is level 60, which is a bit weird. Hello, Soko. The what? The quest.
The
quest. This guy has a
unidentified flying object from Sleep Slicks. A UFO.
Nah. See a friend.
What?
See a friend.
Why am I?
Okay, Alfie. Another conspicuously uneventful journey. It would seem we are destined not to be late.
Amazing. I should start saying that every time I arrive somewhere.
Don't remember. Okay, so okay. Stola.
Ah, Mielikka. It's good to see you. I confess I had assumed your business in Annex Shrine would detain you longer. Did your meeting with Vidofnir go well?
Yeah.
I mean, she said she will answer in our lifetime, so that's good, right? Right?
As well as can be expected. She must discuss Sir Amic's proposal with Realsker, of course. But she seemed amenable to the suggestion. Amenable. What of our Sharlayan guest? Has she arrived yet?
She has, but when I explained that you would be joining us, she asked if she might use the intervening time to explore. I agreed to meet her outside on Front Bridge. We should be on our way.
The Front Bridge. Wait, back in Ishgard, what was she trying to tell me?
Who?
I don't know.
It would seem we are early. Shall we wait?
Okay,
Wait, is she talking
Let's
that
wait.
Tataru told him something? Or?
let's wait in the rain. Sure.
Yes, in the rain and wind. With no
Shaking my
cover at all. Sounds good.
And I have a hat.
Sure, you have a hat.
Oh. Ah. She looks like she's in a little raincoat.
She is. Look at her. So cute.
I'm terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
You need not apologize. We arrived but a moment ago ourselves. Pray, allow me to introduce Kryle, who has recently come from the Sharlayan motherland. She has generously offered to assist us.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. A trip to Eorzea was long overdue. You must be the Warrior of Light. Yes, you certainly do look the part. A pleasure to meet you at last, miss. And who is that I spy but young Alpha No Levieux himself? I dare say someone's grown an ilm or two in my absence. Or are those lifts in your boots?
We, Miss Kryle and I met at the Studium years ago. I shall forever be indebted to her for her sage guidance.
It was no small task keeping him out of trouble, believe you me. The youngest ever to enter the Studium, him and his sister, 11-year-old prodigies. Suffice it to say, social graces were not among his list of talents. Striding up to his seniors on his first day, head held high. What was it he said again?
Thank you, Kryle.
For what? I haven't finished yet. Would you care to attempt a more dexterous deflection?
Mayhap we should save this delightful conversation for a more fitting occasion, when pressing matters do not demand our undivided attention.
A bit much, but better. I can tell you have been putting your skills to use here in Eorzea. Henceforth, I trust you will dazzle me with your eloquence at the first time of asking. Right, on to more pressing matters. Finding Minfilia and the other missing scions.
I gather you have new information to share with us.
A new approach, actually. Tataru recounted the tale of your escape, and it gave me an idea. Simply put, assuming Thancred left some manner of trail when you whisked him away, as is almost always the case with teleportation magics, I am confident I can find and follow it.
Then what are you waiting for?
The wherewithal to do it, The fact is, my abilities aren't quite up to the task. Not in themselves, anyway. If I had Master Matoya's crystal eye, on the other hand...
Then let us all call on her forthwith. I think it best that you explain your plan to her in person.
That was an interesting exchange.
So, I just want to say that I am now convinced that Heavensward is let's get wrecked Alphino, the expansion.
He got proper wrecked. Proper wrecked.
He gets burned. He gets burned with every part of the way, if you remember. Like he was not mentioned in the trailer of the expansion. Every new person he meets burns him in some way.
This was the weirdest one because I say weirdest. Like obviously they know each other, but she's like as soon as they get reintroduced after years, I imagine, of being separated, she comes out just swinging at Alfie.
I mean, she's
like not holding back. And it's like, oh my god, like you just met after so long, like calm down. Like,
I mean, she seems like a very strict kind of teacher, so I feel like she actually like was towards him like that always. And it's not been that long because if you remember, she said that they entered at 11, but Alphino is like 16 now.
Yeah, but when I say years, I mean like 2 years.
Yeah,
I would imagine, and that's still like a while, you know, like.
I'm a bit more surprised that he lost his cool so easily, considering how
I was. Same. But it also makes sense because he could have like some trauma related to her.
I guess so. That's why. School. That's why I'm willing to forgive that because he did see someone familiar.
Yeah.
But still, it's just, I think it was like a bit much for like the kind of Alphino that we know.
Kind of. I don't like it just because typically maybe it's a bit of a trope, but it's something that I like. Is that usually when you encounter a situation like this where you've got like someone who's like an ex-student and you've got someone who's like an ex-teacher, especially now that this is like post-graduation and now that he's out here doing shit, he's like, he's having like political discussions with like leaders of like cities and nations and shit like that, and he's like a part of the Scions, and he attempted to make his, he's experienced a lot. You'd think that there'd be like a change of tone and a little bit more respect between them, or at least that she would show him, but there was none of that. No. Which is like she was just treating him like a school kid again. I mean, and that kind of took me off a little bit because he's young, but at the same time I like the idea more of like of a teacher coming back and like again just like seeing you a little bit more as an equal or something like that, like just showing more respect to him in general.
I think the age plays a big role here, where like that's why maybe she doesn't see him as an equal because he's still a kid to her.
Yeah, but he is.
But she did not hold back. That is true.
Yeah, and you'd think that would change a little bit over time, and maybe it will. Maybe that's going to be something that happens in this quest line, is that he's going to prove to her that hey, like I'm not a kid anymore and all that stuff, and then she she grows to respect him a little bit more and all that stuff. But like I would have expected at least a little bit of that here, like.
That said, I do want to know what Alphino said.
He comes out in front of the school. You're all nothing. I would imagine it would have been something a little bit arrogant like that.
I mean, obviously, but in what way?
Yeah.
The question is, in what way? I'm very curious now. Because it's kind of interesting to know that Alfino wasn't always so, well-mannered, to put it that way.
Yeah. But at the same time, it also shows that he has changed from that point,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
he's older and more mature. Yeah. Probably avenging some old Alfie sassy moments. I guess.
I mean, yeah. Now that after what she presented, I feel like he was probably one of these arrogant kids who thinks they already know
Yeah, for
everything
sure.
because they
For
were the
sure.
prodigies, so like they probably didn't try too hard,
For sure, but at the same time, like, clearly that he's not like that anymore.
Yeah. I'm just saying like what it might have been before.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Copy. She was less than flattering about my technique when last we met, but this time I have come prepared. Let her belittle my obsidian carbuncle if she dares. Do not tell her I said that. I forgot about that, but he does have his own carbuncle now. It's true. You gonna pet him? Yeah, okay.
It's okay. It's fine. We acknowledge you. I moved my thingy again. The crystal eye is one of Master Matoya's most cherished relics. I doubt very much that she will grant us leave to lay hands upon it, unless we can convince her that it is vital to our cause.
Interesting that right now we're about to enter a scenario where we've got 2 teachers and 2 of their students. Like,
True.
I don't know if they're gonna do anything with that, but I hope they do.
I will
It'll be
also
fun.
say that, like, as much as, like, we know who Kyle is, I don't trust her.
Oh yeah, we have no reason to.
Like, we literally just met her, and it's been years since they have seen her as well, so we have no reason to trust her with any of this.
Yeah. Sweet her.
You did say we were headed for a cave, did you not? Because I certainly don't see a cave nearby. Is Master Matoya meeting us on the way or something?
Alright, Alfie, this is your turn to speak up. Be sassy.
Oh.
Who am I kidding? It will be fortunate if she does not mistake me for my sister again. Ah! Stola.
You know how she can be. If Kyle does not meet with her approval, then that will be that. Can I have Alfino as my assistant on the journey? I feel like he needs to be protected.
The prospect of meeting the famous Master Matoya seems to have set Kryl thinking.
I have heard many stories of Master Matoya, some quite flattering, others less so. Rest assured, they are all true. This way, and have care where you tread.
Okay.
Okay.
I wonder if the pierogis have anything new to say.
The pierogis.
Oh. Is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
Forgive us, Master Matoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out. And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
Ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya. I am Kryl, of the students of Baldessian. I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
Baldessian, you say? Ah, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
Regrettably, our order's headquarters and the isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power. I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Croyle, you too possess the Echo.
Well, yes, of course I do. Our order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia. She and I have rather a lot in common.
I had no idea.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
Yes, that's all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
The students of Baldessian are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the science of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend found. You have in your possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye. I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing scions.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience. Oh, wait here.
Long did I ponder the nature of this crystal and its familiar radiance, but never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the Echo invariably appear. To aid these, her chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light. But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its use.
No two manifestations of the Echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, excepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even, the traces of which serve to guide the elementals to Y'shtola. Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So, as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
Thank you, Master Matoya. Then let us begin. From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som Al. It was a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock, I think.
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
Hello. So she's best friends with Minfilia, but we're looking for Thancred?
Look.
I was like, what? Why? Like,
I mean,
you'd think that.
I think we are looking for Thancred because we know where to look. I think that's
sure. We got like, you still send him somewhere. And we have a trail, but still, like, it took a really weird turn where she's like, "Yo, I'm best friends with Minfilia. I'm gonna help. By the way, I'm not looking for her."
I guess maybe I do think maybe it's the first step to like get him first and then proceed to search for Minfilia.
I don't care about Thancred though.
I mean, do you care about Minfilia?
No. I was thinking about this yesterday. I think I'm okay with Heavensward literally having nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
I think Heavensward suffers when we have to go back to some of the end of A Realm Reborn stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we had to go and we had to like retcon what happened to the Sultana, and then we had to go and speak with like the not Minbrida, but the Seed Seer and everyone again, and go like back and forth. And now we're doing it again where we have to like, okay, now getting Y'shtola was fine, I think.
Yeah,
but even
because
then,
Y'shtola is actually helpful with her new abilities.
Yeah. Yeah, but like stopping and doing like Thancred and all this stuff, I think that this is taking away. I think this is taking away and distracting us from the main plot, which is that, which is stuff related to the Azure Dragoon, right, and everything else. I think that's just more important, and I think it would be better if we had focused on that a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling the tension of like looking for silence anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is not important. This is
also,
not important stuff right now.
Also, so we know that Y'shtola was lost in Ether, like in the live stream, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was Thancred also lost in the live stream, or did he actually emerge in our?
We don't know. We don't know. We're about to find out.
Because what I believe, how I understood it when they were talking about it before, is that she managed to teleport Thancred, but she was lost because she was casting the spell.
Yeah, this is the other thing, is that like he needs a good reason not to be found. So if we find him and like, I don't know, maybe like she teleported him and he like smacked his head into a mountain and he has like amnesia. Like I'm okay with that.
Even then we would have stumbled upon it, because the only village in the entire Javania is the Tail Feathers, so somebody would have noticed him. Otherwise, how is he alive?
We'll see.
It has been a while, so if he is to his normal proper self, he had to eat something, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like we'll see. Like maybe he like found like a small camp of like trappers or something. He's been with them the entire time, and they're like they're like nomads or something, like whatever. We'll see. I was like, hello, Nish.
Hello, Nish.
Yes. Kuro is playing as well.
Also, did you talk to Matoya?
I did not.
Talk to Matoya.
Okay. Go for it.
No one ever comes around for tea anymore. No, it's always saving this, preventing that, or mending the godforsaken order. Anyone would think I wasn't in good company.
I mean. Look, I'd rather have tea with your pierogies, okay?
Yeah. No, yeah. Sarorogo is still here on duty. We should have tea with him.
Chisoko. Who's Minfilia? Exactly.
Yeah,
Also, another drop that happens, name drop, is as we leave here. When Kylie, what's her name? Kyle? No.
Kyle.
Kile? Kyle?
Krile.
Kyle. That's it. Kyle. When she showed up, she mentioned his sister again, and as soon as that happened, I'm like, oh, remember he has a sister. Remember that? Remember? Yeah. Every now and then they mention her. It's like, what is happening?
Look, I don't care about his sister. Okay.
I don't. But
I just want Alfie on my team. He can like do adventures with me.
But like, I felt like we left things pretty heated and pretty, things were happening, and now like she wasn't sent away like the Scions. You know, there's no good reason for her not to have like been, I don't know,
I mean,
shown up or something. Or at least we get like an update of what she's
When did
doing.
they last see her? Wasn't it after Coils?
Yeah, after Coils, yeah.
Yeah, so she said that she's like going away, so she just left.
Well, she said she's gonna do it her own way. She's gonna do things her own way. That's what she said. But we don't know what that is.
No, we don't. You're gonna drop me. You're gonna fucking drop me.
Also, am I gonna drop you?
Yes, because you were on top of water, so I have nowhere to land when you dismount. Thank you for that.
Oh, never.
Thank you.
Apologize. Yeah, what level do I get a mount? I think you get a mount as level 30-ish. You don't just get a mount. Yeah, you don't necessarily get a mount. At around level 20 to 30, you unlock a quest, and the quest gets you a mount.
Yeah, when you join a grand company, that's when you get a mount. So so you have to progress the main story until you join a grand company, and then in the grand company there is a quest for the mount.
Yes.
Also, you are making me dizzy.
Bearing in mind that that the quest to get a mount is not a main story quest.
Mm-hmm.
It is a optional side quest, so you have to make sure that you keep an eye out for that and you actually get it.
I mean, it's unlocked when you join the company, so literally
Yeah.
at the same time you can get it.
Yeah, it's one of the blue quests, not like one of these regular side quests, but it's got like it's big, it's blue, it's got a plus. Niche, there you go. That's it.
It should be a quest that
That's
you're
the quest.
And see, the thing is, so the way it goes, you need company seals to buy the license for the chocobo, and to get the seals, you can take another quest that's also in the Grand Company to visit Wolf's Den, and that's how you get the seals to get the chocobo.
Yeah. It's all blending together. Right. Cryo.
We had forests like these on the Isle of Val. My grandfather and I used to go for walks together when I could prize him away from his work. Prize?
Nice.
It was the least I could do for him, considering everything he has done for me. Taking me in when I was an orphan, raising me as his own and giving me a name. You didn't think my parents named me Krael Baldesion, did you? So she's called Baldesion. Oh, that's interesting.
Okay, because I'm tired of sprinting everywhere. I don't blame you.
It's rough.
Like it does open things up, not just when you get a mount, but later on you get flying as well, and it does feel.
Every time I start a new character, I'm like, oh god, please no.
Stella.
Thancred may be a capable warrior, but he was wounded when last I saw him. If any beasts were nearby when he emerged from the livestream, he would have been hard-pressed to repel them. Yeah, so he's probably dead, right?
Yeah, he's Tarzan.
No, see,
he's living in the trees.
The thing is, I actually do not know what are survival skills of Thancred, because for all we know, he's a rogue, so he has fighting skills, but his survival skills seem to be going around like being in a city, in a community where he's like, oh yeah, he's hitting on all the women, or like he like gets friends in like pubs and stuff, but like I don't know how much of like wild survival skills he has.
I mean, we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Were I to find myself in an unfamiliar wilderness, my first instinct would be to seek out signs of civilization.
Ordinarily, perhaps, but in his wounded state, he may not have wished to risk contact with strangers of unknown allegiance. Yet, even had Thancred chosen to remain in the forest, the hunters would surely have stumbled across his trail. Exactly. The Ilfeder doesn't strike me as an isolated outpost, though. Merchants and traders pass through reasonably regularly, do they not? In which case, we'll need to provide a more detailed description when we question the locals.
Fear not, Kryl. I have already prepared several sketches of Thancred for that very purpose.
Did you draw them? This is impressive. You drew him from memory?
A skill I acquired some years ago, for reasons I no longer remember. I propose we split into 2 pairs. Ishola and I will inquire at the outlying encampments, while Light and Kryl question the residents of Tailfeather. Afterwards, we shall regroup near Loth Asvat and share our findings. Assuming there are no objections, let us be about it.
My, he certainly has matured, hasn't he? Hard to imagine he was once a boy who practiced drawing for hours to impress young ladies.
So,
Anyway,
at least she didn't say that in his presence.
yeah,
At least.
with that bomb dropped, let's get us started. Hide me when you finish making your rounds.
Shaking my head.
But hey, I appreciate knowing that Alfino used to be more social, to put it that way. Because it is a little worrisome that like the entire time we know him, like he's been very focused on like his mission, his purpose, like his task, right? Like he rarely has time to show any kind of emotion towards anyone.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to
Hello.
know that he used to be more social.
Hello, Zergling Claws attack. What's up with the hat? It's a hat.
Oh,
It's here to keep my head warm.
exactly.
Yes.
So someone has died.
Someone is dead.
Let's respect him.
Yes. Hold on.
I pay respect and light just sweeps him away. Yeah.
Dark Knights. Soul Society.
Oh yeah, this is the Bleach Club, right? The Bleach FC.
Maybe.
I think it is.
It's that time of the year for hats on my end too. Ah, nice. Yes, it's getting colder out there, Niche. It's getting colder. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself.
Actually, I don't know if it's Bleach. It may be Bleach still. Looking at their emblem, it may be Bleach.
And I hope everything is going okay with your work. I saw you tweeted a little bit earlier regarding it. I'm not going to pretend like I'm fully aware of its context and what it entails, but good luck. Good luck. Okay, I think we've sweeped him clean.
Do you think he's clean?
I think so.
Okay, good.
Lopard. Searching for a friend of yours. Let's have a look then. Here you go. Oh, his fingers are.
You remember everybody here has the XIV gloves for some reason.
True. Yeah. No, ain't seen him around. Sorry. Maybe he shaved his head.
Maybe. Or maybe he grew a beard, like a beard.
A bird. Yeah.
A beard, yes, yes. Look, fuck English
see.
language.
Right. Master. What's that you've got there? A sketch? There you go. Can't say I know the face. You say something of a warrior. I heard a tale the other day about a Huron vagabond who brought down a bandersnatch by himself, and with style. The way they tell it, he was dancing with the beast like it was the bell of the bleeding bull. Sounds like your man? Maybe.
Perhaps.
Yeah. He was a good dancer.
Yeah, no, he was a pretty good dancer, I'm pretty sure. Good night, Ascerri.
Ah, good night, Ascerri. Good night. Thank you. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for dropping by. Right, Grimald. A Huron man. Well, not exactly rare, you know. Could you be more specific? There you go.
It's him, actually.
I did spy this one bloke a while back. Didn't get a good look at his face, but it could have been him. This was beyond the forest, as I recall, along the river, to the west of Tailfeather. I remember thinking he wasn't much of a hunter. The lad was making no effort to cover his tracks, see? That, and he was carrying an axe instead of a bow. Axe? Doesn't sound like... Yeah, it doesn't sound like Thancred.
He could have found it, you know.
I mean, yeah, if he lost his weapons, maybe he's just, like, using whatever he has.
But this is what I was saying, that, like, if he was just wandering around, I feel like we would have spotted him. Finished? In that case, I think we've learned everything we can here. Let's see what the others have found out. So why are we going to the Vav?
Because it's safe.
Okay.
Alright, let's speak with Kryle.
We were to meet here, were we not? Did they get lost?
Uh-oh. Maybe they found it.
Maybe they found it. What other stories is she telling us?
My apologies for our late arrival. We thought it wise to question as many hunters as we could.
Many have made camp in inaccessible locations. Ideal for hunting game, not so receiving visitors.
Nevertheless, our time proved well spent. There have been countless sightings of an exceptionally capable Huron hunter with whom no one is familiar. Though none chanced to see the man's face, his height and build match Thancred's description, as does his fighting prowess. So, you have heard the same tales. Be that as it may, we yet want for conclusive proof.
Mayhap this is unrelated, but I heard a curious tale regarding a Vav trader. He came to Tailfeather in search of garments fit for a man of refinement, which seemed a rather curious description for one of his kind. You are implying that Thancred sent a Vav to market in his stead. Why would he not go himself?
Well, if you recall, you yourself emerged from the live stream as naked as your name day. It is a scene I shall never forget.
He is traumatized.
Why'd you say that? Why you didn't have to say that.
Is it now?
Well, I was pleased to see you. I mean, it was a simple statement of fact. It stands to reason that Thancred found himself in the same predicament.
In any case, if he had dealings with the Vav, they should be able to tell us, no?
Quite right, Kryle. Quite right.
See, I feel like if the Vav had him, we would also know, because we interact with Vav the most. And out of all the people, I feel like we would be the first to know when if they found something interesting, because they like talking to us.
Not wrong. Also, buenos días, Dastan. Buenos días. Ay, qué sexy. Oh my god. Can you calm down, papi? Oh my god. Dastan. Ojalá que todo está yendo bien. Hopefully everything is going well. Let's go. All right, now we have to speak to him. Speak to Kryle.
Honestly, that boy, some things never change. God damn it, guy. Given that Alfino seems to recall the details of my return so vividly, I would rather he did not draw me from memory, talented or not.
Yeah.
Still, I feel like you're too old for him, you know? Don't worry about it.
Alright. Alphino would very much like to continue the search for Thancred. Oh, that is the primal. Well, what are we waiting for? For all we know, Thancred could be waiting for us in Loth Asvath. We must go and see the Vath right away. Come along, everyone. Come along.
He's like, let's just go. Let's forget that everything about this was awkward. Just leave, please. Can we just proceed?
Shake your way.
If I close my eyes, it will not happen. Remember how they talk?
Great hunters, we welcome you once more to Loth Asvath. What do you seek this day? We seek a man with whom we are told you may have had certain dealings. How curious. The hunters tire of godly sport and pursue mortal prey? No, he's he is not prey. I would not like to eat him. He's a friend, long missing. Ah, I see. Good. He's a friend to the Vath as well, one with whom we have traded many times.
And you never told us. Interesting.
Truly. And you are quite certain it was this man? There is no doubt. The fleshling clothed in skins came to us from some owl, lost and weak. Oh. He offered meat and hides in trade, and in exchange we tended his wounds.
Didn't know they can do that.
He brought us much flesh. Such a skilled hunter he was. Much flesh. When he asked for garments, we were glad to provide them.
And where is he now?
Gone to Loth Asnath not long ago, when he heard the One Mind had summoned our god once more. Oh.
Ravana is returned?
Vidofnir did say that the Nath had grown as before, but what could Thancred hope to accomplish by himself? Honored Elder, we thank you for your help. Would that we could repay this kindness ere we depart, but we must hasten to our comrade's aid. Go, great hunters, lest the Nath claim him as sacrifice. Why'd you let him go?
Yeah, exactly. Why did you let them go? God damn it, Vath.
A little slow, a little late. One hunter, however skilled, cannot stand against the colony. Go to your friend.
I mean, to be fair, Thancred is not a person who would listen to anyone, so...
It's true.
Look.
Did we not... Hold on. Did we not unlock the next trial level of
I think
Ravana?
we did. Or at least we took a quest. I don't know if we unlocked it.
Yeah. We got Extreme Ravana, Extreme Whale, and Extreme God King.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. So I guess we're probably not going to fight Ravana.
I mean, have we done hard Ravana?
I don't know if hard Ravana exists.
I don't know either.
Oh, wait. Whackers. Nice.
I mean, this is another thing I forgot.
What's up?
I need a Tamarian onion.
You need a what?
An onion.
Oh, to level him up.
Yeah.
There we go.
So I'm not gonna get an XP for this.
It's okay. It's okay. Do you have an onion?
No. I have to buy it. I was trying to grow one, but I didn't get the seeds, so...
Oh, wait. God damn it.
Who else could be? Thancred! It could be Thancred! We must hurry!
This day, we reclaim the reins of history. This day, we rid ourselves of the Ascians forever!
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
We can and we will, Ascian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not! So you are the warrior of light, the savior of Eorzea. It's a wonder you didn't come sooner, what with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
Have care. The ether moves strangely around him.
It would seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are.
Shall we show them? Not very sporting of you to interrupt, but so be it. Mark well our faces, warrior of light. For we are the warriors of darkness. Walkers of a different path. And we shall meet again.
Warriors of Darkness? Really?
Thancred! Are you all right?
Pleasantries can wait. I'd rather not be here when the Nath arrive. Agreed?
Hello?
Hey, hey, light.
So I forgot.
Hey, light. Remember Ascians?
So, if you remember, this was the after credit. I forgot. I actually forgot about it.
Yeah,
When we were
same.
doing the
Until I
recap
saw
other
the
day.
face, I'm like, oh right.
Yeah,
this
I was like, yeah. If you remember, it was the after credit scene of Heaven's Ward, of base Heaven's Ward. We got introduced, and this was the other issue that we had with it, was we got introduced to the Warriors of Darkness. And it's like, again, this is just taking away from what's happening in Ishgard,
Yeah, but
what's happening with Nidhogg, what's happening with the Azure
feel
Dragoon.
like-
Like that shit, I feel like that's more important, you know?
I feel like the problem is not just that it takes away, but just that it's so random. It's just out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
Yeah, it's not connected it's literally not connected to anything. It is not connected to anything at all. Other than like they work for the Ascians, I guess. But like that's not important right now. Like we've got the shit with Ishgard that's going on. We've got, I guess, reconnecting with all of the Scions, I guess. That's like a secondary thing that's kind of happening in the background that I guess we can focus on.
Yeah, I mean,
but like there's like more important shit, you know? Like,
I thought we were gonna explore like what happened between Ascians and Urianger. That would be more interesting.
Yeah,
But instead,
yeah,
oh no, Ascians now have their own warriors. Like,
yeah. Exactly.
Like it's just out of the blue and just doesn't fit. Also, Light. What do you think about Thancred's new voice?
Does he have a new voice?
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't notice.
he
I can't
does
remember
have
what he sounds.
100%. He has a different voice, and it's not good.
I don't remember his old
His
voice.
original
I-
voice
I
was
didn't-
better.
There you
Maybe.
go.
I mean,
I'll take your word for it.
no, yeah, it was better because like there's something in it that it's just not as smooth, you know. Because the whole point of Thancred as a character was he was supposed to be like super smooth,
Yeah.
and this one doesn't have it.
Yeah, true. Like smooth and suave. Yeah. And like charismatic and like cocky, you know?
Yeah, and this one doesn't have it.
Um
It's just not the same.
Also, am I crazy? Is Thancred like darker than before? Is he darker?
I don't think he is.
Okay.
Well,
When I saw
maybe,
him,
maybe he's. Look, maybe he
I'm
just
pretty
got.
sure he's like
Maybe he just
he
got
got
tanned.
tanned.
Okay, yeah.
he got tanned in the forest that is supposed to block out the sun because that's why it's here, because it protects them
Do
from
you see
dragons.
forest here?
Yeah, but he's not in the forest now, but he should have been.
Look, when he actually woke up naked, he was laying there for 3 days already.
True. There you go. He got a suntan.
Yeah, he got a
The
suntan
sunbathing.
all over his body.
There you go. Okay, Cryo.
The vision caught me unawares, and I was unprepared for the attack, but I could hear the colony chattering all around us. They were so loud, so unbearably loud.
Afino.
She hears the hive mind though?
Do you need to sit down? I have water, if it will help. Yeah, I guess she can hear the hive mind for whatever reason. Stella.
We should be safe here. Our pursuers are not like to stray so far from the colony?
Okay, Thancred.
Suffice it to say, our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
My appetite for the dramatic? Have you forgotten the circumstances of our parting? The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light, and then... Had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness...
It's not good, is it? Like, it's not smooth.
Yeah, it's not.
It's like way too, not bubbly, but like there's another word for it. It's like too derpy.
I would have thanked you in advance.
Thancred.
If nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the live stream in the altogether. Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some obsidian I found, and set about hunting for meat and hides. Given that I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking, it's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was reunited with you.
So you were the fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke?
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement. From them I learned of Ravana, and of the great warrior who had once laid him low.
And thence did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more.
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
Ah, yes. The self-proclaimed warriors of darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the warrior of light, I suppose.
I glimpsed the leaders past, if only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
If these warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
Hello.
So, I finally know what the motto of Kata's FC means.
What is it?
I don't remember the exact phrase, but it's something about Thancred's squirrel.
Ah, I see. I see.
I finally understand.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you appreciate the squirrel?
I did appreciate the squirrel. I did appreciate it, but I agree. This new voice actor for Thancred, it sounds much more posh. It sounds much more. Posh means like highborn, you know, sort of thing, like a little bit.
And that's fine. That's fine.
That's
but
fine.
It sounds more like. How do I put it? He sounds like somebody clumsy, to put it straight. That's like when I hear that voice, like in my mind, I have someone rather clumsy and like probably not very athletic and stuff, you know? Like it's not smooth.
You know what that voice reminds me of? That reminds me of the younger brother from Ishgard. That's what that reminds me of.
Sure.
Whereas we're supposed to have someone like a little bit more confident, a little bit more suave, a little bit more
even harsh.
You know, all that stuff.
Like he was a rogue for a long time.
Yeah.
Like
harsh.
this voice is just too too, I don't know, not even cute. Like, it's just too soft for him. Just doesn't fit his personality.
Right.
He knew us. He knew you. Did he walk in our memories as we walked in his?
All right, that's what I was gonna say. So these guys, they fought the Ashians, they fought the Primals. Is there a distinct difference between the regular Ashians and the Ashian in white? Do we figure that out? Do they work together?
They do work together, but the one in white is a messenger. I don't know what that means in their hierarchy, but he introduced himself as the messenger.
Okay, because the Warriors of Darkness, they were talking to him.
Yeah.
If you remember. And I guess we're probably gonna get introduced to the opposite of Hydaelyn, I guess, because they also have their own version of the Echo, because they also got flashbacks of us, if you remember.
I found it interesting that all of them got flashbacks, and that they teleported away. I like that.
I like that. Yeah, I appreciate that.
It finally makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're supposed to be player characters like us.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. That it finally looked proper.
Yeah. It was good. It's nice. Okay, who are we talking to?
Ishtala? It would seem the mystery of the axe-wielding Kuro has been laid to rest. I should have known better than to think Thancred would ever stoop to using such an inelegant weapon. But then, how was I to know there was not one vagabond wandering the Chocobo Forest, but two?
I know what you're thinking, but really, you needn't worry. It will only lend credence to my tales of heroism. Besides, battle scars are to maidens what loose morals are to gentlemen. Definite bonus. Excuse me?
There you go. I was gonna ask, how did he survive without all these bars and all these women he can hit on?
True.
I thought that was literally his whole life.
Afinor is lost in thought, doubtless ruminating on the implications of your encounter with the Warriors of Darkness. Blessed with the power of the Echo and driven to put down primals, despite his declaration that they walk a different path, I struggle to see how their goals conflict with ours. Nor is that the only oddity. I find it passing strange that such exceptional individuals should have wholly escaped our notice until now.
Exactly.
Surely we would have heard rumors and attempted to recruit them to our cause.
I recall no such adventures, and I would not soon forget their like, nor would any of us, I think. One of our primary duties was to scour the city-states for promising candidates, which is how Ida and Papalimo found Mielikka.
The memories. It seems like only yesterday that you slew your first primal. Speaking of which, I had the distinct impression that it was not the first time that band of merry men and women had killed a god.
Labor? I labor to believe that a band of preternaturally gifted adventurers has been traveling the land, slaying primals without our knowledge. It would imply gross negligence on our part.
And it wouldn't be the first time, but
Look. Mifia is not here, okay?
Speculation will avail us naught. There is far too much we do not know. For the present, we must needs concentrate on what we do know, namely that Lord Ravana is no more. Vidofnir must be informed. The news may render her more receptive to Sir Amrix's invitation.
Since you seem to have affairs here well in hand, I shall take my leave. Simply being in the vicinity of this colony is giving me a stinking headache. If you have need of me, I shall be with Master Matoya. I would beg her assistance with the search for Minfilia.
There we go. But wait, Minfilia is missing? I thought she escaped with light. Thancred, you've been away for an expansion.
It's okay. Don't worry.
well, we'll catch you up. I shall explain on the road. Much has happened in your absence.
Like, does he know the dragons? Cause like he's been in Tailfeather, but does he know anything about the dragons?
I don't know. That we like it's been at least days. I don't know how long this like time wise has passed in this expansion.
No, it must have been at least like a month or two.
Has
at
it?
least, yeah, because the like every quest was like, oh yeah, we need to prepare first for this and that.
Maybe. We need timelines. Okay. Leave it off here. So, oh yeah, we beat the Lord Ravana. It's totally us.
Yeah, totally. I had not thought to see thee again so soon, mortal. If thou seekest the night, know that she had long since departed for Ishgard.
My thanks, Vidofnir. But it was not her that we came. It was not for her that we came. We bring good tidings for you and yours. Lord Ravana, who had been summoned by the Nath, has been laid low. Has again been laid low.
Truly. Once more you mortals have succeeded where mine own kind did fail. You have our deepest thanks.
Would that we could take credit. The god fell by another's hand.
Another. Revelation upon revelation. Regardless, it is cause for celebration. Then now we'll have no choice but to withdraw. But to another matter. I have tidings for thee as well.
Oh. Regarding the Ishgardian's invitation?
As promised, I brought the matter to my sire. Hearken to his answer now. For 1,000 years have I mourned my beloved, who gave her life to forge a peace thy king betrayed. Such was my lot, until a child of Ishgard came unto me. For want of warmth, she wrapped herself in a dream. Yet the world will remember her deeds. For truth, she fought. For justice, she sinned. For redemption, she sacrificed and became as light. To follow one's heart, to have faith in one's convictions, be it for weal or be it for woe, such is the folly and the glory of man, and of dragon. He hath entrusted the choice to us, and we have made it. We will keep faith with you who walk in the light.
Then you accept Sir Americ's invitation.
Let it be known that I, Vidofnir, shall journey unto Ishgard on behalf of my people.
We are honored to receive your answer, and will convey your words to our allies without delay. Tankard's like, what? yeah. We. I know what's happening. It is happening, Ysael. Would that you were here to see it.
But yeah, remember how when we approached before, like, she was like, oh, I don't know who you are. But like, now Ishtola and Thancred come and like, yeah, whatever. She didn't ask about them.
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, honorable men plotted to deprive them of another. Honorable men, to whom Sir Emeric was no hero, but a scheming patricide. Honorable men who would fain wash the paving stones of foundation with the tyrant's blood. Honorable men whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
He better not die like this.
Yeah,
okay?
because
that better not be how he dies.
Because we've seen wars, right?
We have. Okay, it didn't even look. The knife didn't even cut that deep. Okay, it was like half in him. Like there's no way.
Even then, we've seen wars. Like literally, we've seen wars. Like we literally brought Ishtola from a fucking knife stream. Like we've seen so many injuries that they survived.
We'll see. We're going back home.
Also, I find it if this like I find it disappointing for Aymeric as a warrior that he would not be aware of his surroundings. Because you generally would not allow like a stranger to approach you that close.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't have any guards. Like, especially if his main right hand is gone.
Yeah,
right?
but that is one thing. But also like he knows that there is unrest, so why would he be without support? Like you can tell that he had the son for support, but that's not really support in real fight.
and not even just him, but also the Count for Tom as well.
Yeah, as well. Like he also is a target
as well. 100%. Okay, Ishtola.
Even like disregarding all of that it's silly. I just expect more from him as a warrior to be more aware of his space. If he is really as great as they say, that he would not allow someone to just stumble upon him. Okay, who are you talking to?
Ishtola.
Fortunately, the journey afforded us ample time to brief Thancred on recent events. Okay, Thancred, what do we have to say about this?
So, you slew a handful of primals, chatted with the Emperor of Garlemald, uncovered the truth behind a 1,000-year war, thwarted a megalomaniacal archbishop's ambitions, and then rode home on the back of the father of dragons. Does that about sum it up?
Yeah, something like that.
And we uncovered the ancestors of the Mughals.
Oh yeah, true. We did that.
Yeah, we did do that. Yeah. Also, all the dragons, they're incestuous a little bit. Anyway.
Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. You don't need to know.
Right. Let us not keep Sir Aymeric waiting. Are you quite well, Thancred? Oh, I was gonna say this earlier. I wish that Thancred's clothes would be more Nath themed. Nath themed. I was hoping for him.
They did buy them at Tailfeather though.
Kind of. No, he traded for clothes at the
No. If you remember, the whole story was that he asked the Va to go to Tailfeather to find him clothes, true. And they brought him clothes.
I would have liked it more if he had gone to the Vath and the Vath clothed him, so then he would be like in like the Vath like kind of robe sort of thing, and maybe he adopted like his own like kind of like samurai hat.
Oh yeah,
thing,
that would be cool.
That would have been cool if he was
like maybe not like a samurai hat, but like maybe he could like get a scarf from them because they all have the scarf.
Yeah. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. Yes, quite well. Forgive me. You have given me rather a lot to digest. This whole affair with the Ishgardians and the Dravanians and our friends nowhere to be found. It would seem there is no end to our troubles.
We can but face them head on, one at a time. For now, we must apply ourselves to our allotted tasks and leave the others to theirs. Remember, Thancred, we found you as they found me. In time, we will find Ida and Papalimo, and Minfilia as well. These troubles will soon be but a memory, one which we will look back on together.
Pray, do not misunderstand. I did not mean to imply that it would be otherwise. I merely wish that I had rejoined our grand adventure at one of its more triumphal moments. Despite your recent accomplishments, the mood here is less than celebratory. But I have no doubt that we will enjoy many more glorious victories soon enough, and you may rest assured that I will play my part in them to the very hilt.
Oh yeah, we didn't tell him about Azure Dragoon at all, did we?
I know you will. So then, to the congregation. Let's go. It's going to be very disappointed. It's very disappointing if he's dead.
Yeah, we arrived to make our report. Oh, he's dead. That would be silly.
Okay, Hilda.
Oh good, you're back. Things got a bit heated while you were away. You have returned. In this, at least, the fates are kind.
Greetings, First Commander. It pleases me to inform you that Vidofnir has accepted Sir Aymric's invitation.
She has. These are glad tidings indeed. Would that the Lord Commander were here to hear them.
Ah, is he otherwise engaged?
Aye, slipping of a knife to the gut.
What? What happened? Will he live?
The chirurgeons tell me he will make a full recovery. But had Lord Edmond and Lord Arthuriel had not been on hand when the assassins struck, he would not have been so fortunate. For a mercy, they subdued the fiend before he could land a telling blow. The attack was just the beginning though. Not long after, buildings all around the city, including several of ours, burst into flame. Bastards caught us completely by surprise. We've been dousing the fires, but for everyone we put out, it seems like 2 more start up. Casualties are mounting, especially in the broom. These fires were started by the assassin's conspirators. Until they have been rounded up, there will be no end to this. Will you help us find them? Then let us be about it. It's like, Thancred, welcome to the circus. He's like just standing there like, what?
Ishtarla.
Okay. The Archbishop may have fallen, but the legacy of his predecessors endures.
Thancred. Loisois once told me that man is all too willing to let his future be bound by his past. Time after time have I witnessed how depressingly right he was. Just as Sir Aymric risked his life to bring about lasting change, so too will others wager all to preserve what they hold dear.
Even if we had the same resources to combat the fires as them up in the pillars, we'd still be fighting a losing battle. You've seen the broom, all them narrow streets with wooden houses crammed together. It's kindling, is what it is. Kindling? Kindling?
Kindling.
Kindling.
Kindling. Lucia would begin the hunt for the arsonist without delay. Oh, what is this? Oh. Oh. Hello.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The flames are spreading. We must needs begin our investigation immediately. Witnesses must be found. Suspects must be identified.
Have you been able to determine the precise locations where the fires were set? Mayhap there is a pattern.
If there is, we have yet to discern it. Fires have been reported throughout the city, in both the pillars and foundation. Indeed, given the size of the area affected, I think it best to divide our forces. Master Alfino and Mistress Ishtola, I would have you take charge of the investigation in Foundation.
As you wish. Mayhap Tataru can be of assistance as well. Would she?
I mean, she knows, like, the rumors. Me, Mielikka and me get the pillars. Oh, they like me up there. Only question is, with the grizzled old rogue striking a pose over there be joining us. Oh my god, they're gonna clash because they both have that kind of personality.
Thancred of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And may I say what a pleasure it is to meet you too, my lady.
I'll bet. Name's Hilda. A scion, eh? And there I was thinking I'd found a fellow ruffian amongst all these illustrious personages. I will remain here to coordinate the fire-quenching effort. If you learn aught of value, train for me immediately. That is all. Yeah, Thank you didn't get a task.
While we could begin by sifting through the charred rubble and questioning random passerbys, my experience, every town has at least one individual who can be counted on to know things he or she should not.
Oh, aye! The infamous Lord Emmanuel de Forton, lover of women and wine. Though neither care for him that much. They say he could gossip for Ishgard.
Ah, just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Capital suggestion, right?
Oh god, they're
Capital
gonna be best friends.
Right?
They're gonna be best friends. He'll be at the Crozier most like, making an effort to be seen. So let's go and see him.
Grizzled, I will accept. But old?
Maybe you should shave. Just saying.
Shaking my head.
She's the next target and you know it. He's gonna hit on her.
Ah yeah, 100%.
And considering her personality, it may actually be a good fit for once.
Okay, let's go. To the market. Thancred. Someone once said that a gentleman is rather than does, and in Lord Emmanuel's I sense we have living proof.
Well, go on then. Talk to that daft sod.
Is that a guy?
It's a kid, yeah. It's a guy.
That's okay. Ah, Master Duck. I fear Lord Emmanuel has once more strayed from the path. Right, this is his squire, if you remember. As has so often been the case, his renewed enthusiasm for martial training gave way to frustration and disinterest at the first sign of difficulty. Oh.
What?
Okay. Well, if it isn't Light, dearest of all my friends. You're looking rather glum. Something the matter, old boy?
Oh yeah, I forgot he says that.
Ah, yes, the arsons. Dreadful business, that. And awfully curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it all. Naturally, we've doubled the guard outside the manor, along with most of the other houses. Can't have the old pile going up in flames, after all. Oh, in case you were wondering why the Hoplon is awash with refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been opened to those unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Sir Aymerich's orders, from what I hear. Remarkable man. Not even a knife in the ribs can keep him from his duties. Actually, old boy, if you were thinking of questioning the refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to the Hoplon. While you conduct your inquiries, I could offer words of comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens. Wait a moment. I know what that is. Give me one of your looks. All right? Aren't you?
I am judging you, actually.
Do you mean injustice, old boy? I will have you know, my heart yearns for but one rose, prickly though she may be. True.
Yeah. Fair.
I sense you remain unconvinced.
No,
Very
actually,
well.
I am convinced, but...
If it will help to prove the purity of my intentions, I shall gracefully rescind my offer. Now, run along and catch those arsonists, old chap. That was not entirely what I had hoped for. Whose idea was it to come here again?
Yours.
Never mind. For our next step, I suggest we divide our efforts. While you question the refugees in the Hoplon light, I shall investigate the locations where the fires were set. Would you be so good as to join me, Hilda?
You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming about in an unfamiliar city by your lonesome, can we? You'd only get robbed blind and left shivering in your small clothes. See, I was waiting for Thancred to like take Emmanuel under his wing and teach him, because they have similar characters, except Thancred actually has skills too.
Honor. My lord is a gentleman of unassailable principles. To assail them, after all, one would first need to locate them. True! Oh my god!
Nice one.
With the fire!
Nice one. Solid.
Oh my god. You cannot question his morals, because they're nowhere to be found. True.
and because he used such clever words, like Emmanuel didn't understand anyway, so it's fine.
Yep, you didn't get it. Just didn't get it. Damn. Alright, different way.
He doesn't have anything to say.
I shall detain you no longer, old boy. Good luck with your investigation.
Shaking my head.
Shaking my head.
Oh yeah, did you see the balloon? Look, there's a balloon.
There's a balloon. What's it for?
I think it's advertising chocobos.
Let's go. Waltz Priest.
There's someone else there.
Come, my brothers and sisters. There is food and shelter enough for all in the Basilica. Helene's blessing be upon you, Father. I must confess, we were not sure if we should come. There are so many unbelievable tales these days about the Archbishop and Sir Aymeric and the Dravanians. Trust in your heart, brother. Pay no heed to the lies of lesser men. They seek only to lead you astray. Do you require succor as well, sir? Oh, yes.
I mean, define.
I need to suck.
Oh no.
So, the Temple Knights had begun their investigation at last. Good. This madness has gone on far too long. Would that I could do something to aid you in your search, but I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the Fury guide your steps.
It's like he didn't say that he doesn't know anything. He just said that he doesn't have the time to talk to us. He could have said that he doesn't know. It's suspicious.
Maybe.
There was a man with a satchel. I saw him kneeling outside the window, and then there was smoke everywhere. It was so hot, and I couldn't breathe. I don't remember how I made it out. I suppose I must have climbed. Maybe my arm is getting better after all. Oh yeah, there was the girl with a broken arm, right?
Yeah, Meili's, I recognize the name.
Yeah, that was the. Remember, it was the one we saw on the very beginning when we first entered Ishgard, and she had a broken arm, and they were like getting food for her.
Let's read her again.
Why did he do it? What did we ever do to him? Ours was one of the first homes to be claimed, but I didn't see how the fire began. It was only when I heard our neighbors shouting that I looked outside and saw the flames. We barely escaped with the clothes on our backs. Were it not for the church's generosity, I don't know what we would do.
Let's go down.
Oh, I cannot well abandon my parents, but my lord will not accept all three of us into his service. What am I to do? See, so they don't accept everyone. Did you just...
You can jump down. You can jump. Jump. Jump.
Ah!
Killed them.
Finished then?
Ah, there you are. Anything to share? We'll require more than the muddled testimony of a traumatized girl if we are to identify the culprits. While you were questioning the refugees, we inspected the scenes of several of the fires, including one near Saint Raymond's Cathedral and another near the Tribunal. For a mercy, neither structure suffered significant damage. Some might say they were spared by the grace of the Fury. Others might question how such ruthlessly efficient arsonists contrived to fail so miserably on the two occasions when their target was a bastion of Ishgardian orthodoxy. Nothing conclusive, of course, but it does give one cause to wonder. Afinal will doubtless have an opinion.
I mean, that's what I was saying. If you remember, the guy, the priest, like, he didn't say he doesn't know. He said he doesn't have time to talk to us. Which is very different.
Yeah. It's fine. Okay, rendezvous with Alfino in the broom. Let's find Alfie.
Let's find Alfie. I hope he's not stabbed.
Again.
Yeah, again. I was gonna say it wouldn't be the first time. Though, to be fair, he wasn't stabbed back then, right? It turned out to be a rumor.
No, he was. No, he got stabbed. He got stabbed in Uldar.
Wasn't that did it turn out to be a rumor and actually like he was
No.
fine?
He got stabbed.
Okay.
Ah. Tataro.
Tatari brought him down. You should have seen the way Alfino tackled him.
Oh my god.
Boy. I would love to see that actually. Good. Now that you are here, we can proceed with the interrogation. Very talkative, are we?
I love the idea of us interrogating him, and Tataro's like, get him!
Yeah, get it! Go!
Oh god. Oh. Silence will avail you not, sir. Ah, light. I was just about to summon you. As you can see, we have detained a suspect.
We found this man loitering near the remains of one of the stricken buildings. According to eyewitnesses, he was also present before the fires broke out. We wished to have words. He did not, so we insisted.
Let me go, damn it. You've got the wrong man. My, but you reek of oil. Are those burns on your hands? An occupational hazard, I suppose. But tell me, does arson pay well? I'm a victim, you imbecile. Look at me. Huh? Aye, that you are, after a fashion. You should know that your pious patron has already spun us a delightful yarn about how his pet mongrel slipped the leash and set about burning half the city to the ground. Very noble of him, I grant you, but then these highborn types rarely do show that loyalty to their pets. In fact, he called you rabid and begged us to put you down. That's bollocks! He's the one who told me to keep going! Ah, shit.
Good job, Tancred. You're actually useful for once.
Even a sinner such as me could find salvation in the Fury's work, he said. I left it behind, tried to with all my heart, said my prayers every day, like a good man, but he came to me. He came to me. There you have it, Hilda. Would you be so kind as to escort our friend here to the congregation?
Aye, so long as you don't mind if he's limping when he gets there.
Cut to that little. Get him! Get him!
That was incredible, Tancred. But how did you know he would confess?
Well, I've seen his like before. Troubled soul, manipulated by men of power and wielded as a weapon. Could not be certain, of course, but given the stakes, I thought it'd be worth the risk.
And if our captive had called your bluff?
Must we entertain hypotheticals? The world as it is vexing enough. Thank you, Tancred. Whether by luck or judgment, we have at last confirmed that these arsons were orchestrated by a person or persons of influence. I think it best that we now return to the congregation and discuss how best to proceed.
I spawned inside of Tancred. Okay. Thank the 12 you returned to us. But what happened to your old outfit? Well, about that.
Yes. About that.
Exactly. To be fair, if you recall, so far Tataru has made clothes for both Ishtora and Alphino.
True.
So she could make some for Tancred as well.
She probably will. She probably will. That's why it was brought up. Right?
Yeah. Should we show her the pictures of the squares?
Oh no. Ay. Ishtola.
The Temple Knights are interrogating the arsonists as we speak. God's willing, we shall have more information ere long.
If we could but determine the motive behind these fires. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
It is pretty obvious. Bit of a gambler, ain't he? Fine by me, so long as his luck doesn't run out. Yeah, I think Hilda would like Flanker. They fit. On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, I thank you all. The man you apprehended being interrogated as we speak. Though he fell silent upon realizing that we had not turned his master, he will soon tell us what he knows, one way or another.
Pardon the intrusion. First Commander.
Ah, Lord Arthuriel. Arthuriel? Look, we make up the name. Are you come to see your father? He is attending Sir Aymeric in his chambers at present.
I am. He bid me bring his salve. Bring the salve.
Then do not let me detain you. And thank you for your kindness, my lord.
In times of trouble, every man must do his part. Would that I could do more.
This was a very long conversation. Suspicious.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that I don't like the idea of them changing it that he is like a part of some conspiracy to poison like Sir Aymeric.
Yeah,
because
he was the one that was like responsible and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like I hope it doesn't turn that way.
Yeah, that would be very disappointing. But they are hinting at that.
My lord Arthuriel did not seem to be in the best of spirits.
Tis little wonder, Master Alfino. His father is widely slandered, and his half-brother not yet cold in the grave.
True. Oh, we get to choose.
I can't equip any of these anyway.
This is a complete set of primal accessories. This is like jewelry.
Yeah, but it's right? For slaying and stuff. They can...
Fending is tank, slaying is melee DPS.
It's not melee, it's Lancer, Dragoon, and Samurai, I think.
Pugilist, I think, as well.
No. Pugilist and Rogue are separate. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Who do we talk to?
Okay. Lucy. Oh wait, no, sorry. Shala.
How desperately we cling to that which we hold dear, knowing all the while that the day will come when we must let go.
Thank you. No more farewells. Not for a good while yet, at least. It was not so long ago, was it?
The past belongs to the dead. The future's ours to do with what we will.
Lucia is not one to rest on her laurels. Ooh! We get a heart, and we get the shield. We actually get the shield.
Hey.
Look at
that.
Nice. Not the broken shield though.
No, not the broken shield. And it's not a housing item.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Far too many to count.
Lord Commander, your wounds
are healing well. Thank you. Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change. When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond. They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith,
demand that a conclave to select the next Archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
Ridiculous! I mean, do they honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich would change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
Agreed. Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
At once, Lord Commander.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets. I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Of course.
We are in your debt.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Atwarel. To arms, then, friends. Time is against us.
So I guess we're about to unlock the Vault Hard mode?
I guess so, yeah. But yeah, so firstly, I was right, because I did say that what the priest said was suspicious.
No, yeah, that was no, even before the priest, like it was obvious that sure, it's all gonna go to that.
Yeah, sure, but that line like made it very very sus. Also, thank you, God's Angel, for following. Secondly, I'm very proud of Aymeric in this cinematic.
No, yeah, this was really hype. I liked it. It was really cool. As soon as they told him, he's like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, because if you remember, Aymeric at the end of Heaven's War was like, yeah, let's not fight. I'm gonna sacrifice myself because maybe I can do it and stuff. And he's like, no, yeah, let's fuck them up. I'm proud of him.
Stark contrast compared to how he confronted his father.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah. I appreciate it. I mean, it makes sense because he did just get stabbed, so now it's like, okay, now shit's personal a little bit more.
I don't know if it's about being stabbed, but just the fact that he knows that these people will not take no for an answer, essentially.
Exactly. Well, I mean, getting stabbed, I'm sure helped him realize that.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's go. All right.
Also, so far it seems Artoria is on our side.
Yeah, I want to trust him. I was saying that during the cutscene itself. Yeah.
2 slots remaining in your inventory.
Kuro, can you sort out your inventory a little bit before we go in, please? Otherwise you're not going to be able to. Well, yeah. Otherwise you're not going to get the minion.
Oh, true, because there's so many items there.
Yeah.
Heck. You know what? I'm gonna. Sell this.
Because you're gonna get another coffer as well.
Oh god. I cannot feed the chocobo while I'm here. So the onion will have to wait. I have a duck. I have 2 ducks. Hold on. You told me to buy ducks. What have you done? Okay, let's put the ducks away. They are safe in the bag. I just imagine, like, you know, like you have the chocobo bag and they're just like poking their heads out of it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I have 5 spaces. Maybe that's enough. Because I can't really do anything with these things. Yeah, I don't have anything to like use. I could eat something.
Are you good? Let's go unlock the vault.
Okay. Hopefully there's enough. But I will have to like clean my inventory before going into the dungeon.
You will?
Huh?
Before?
Yeah, because the dungeon may have loot, right?
Well, yeah, but that goes to your armory. To your...
Yes, the armory.
Well, your armory is full? What are you doing? What are you doing with your life, Kuro? Put it in your dresser.
The armory, yes.
Why did you put stuff in your dresser?
I have stuff in my dresser.
Put everything in your dresser.
But I change outfits like every day.
Well, then get a bunch of glamour sets.
But then I told you I don't like my fighting gear being glamoured over. So I want my fighting gear to be fighting gear.
Yeah, well, don't glamour over your fighting gear.
But then I need 2 sets of gear.
Uh-huh.
One to be glamoured over and one to be not glamoured over.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, that's better than having like 10 sets of gear.
Yeah, but I change it often, and the glamour dresser is only in the city.
Adam, right. Start with Ishtola.
Concentrate on freeing the hostages. I will tend to their wounds. Oh yeah, because she is a healer.
Just like old times,
wait,
eh?
Wait, I don't know who you're talking to.
Thancred. Right. Happy. Ready when you are, Light. I thought it. I think we heard him for the first time in that cutscene, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, like a dark voice, like a...
Very deep.
Yeah, I can't... Not necessarily deep, but I can't remember what it sounds like anymore. Do not concern yourself with my safety, lest you forget, I too am a knight.
I mean, yeah, we actually did. We did take him to training, right?
Amen.
He's so shiny.
Listen well. We will enter the basilica silently via this gate. According to our latest reports, there are at least 6 hostages being held within. The numbers and readiness of the true brothers of the faith are unknown. I am told one claimed to have served under Thordan the VII. Might the same be true of the rest? Given the swiftness with which they seize control of the vaults, I think it highly likely, yes. Which means that they may well possess the knowledge required to turn the building's defenses against us. Be that as it may, we have no choice but to press on. Lord Artorel, you are a brave man and true, and none would dare question your honor if you chose not to risk your life in this endeavor. Are you certain you wish to join us? I am no stranger to the battlefield, Sir Imric. My arm will not falter. My shield will not break. Alone as my witness, we will bring these fanatics to justice. Well said, my lord. Friends, follow me.
Isn't it fascinating? Oh, this is actually a single.
Oh. Okay.
Isn't it fascinating that that they all pray to Halon, despite being on different sides?
I'm still very disappointed that Helone was not a summoned primal that we had to fight. It just makes sense. It just makes sense that it would lead up to Helone, and we got fucking nothing for Helone.
Yeah, because people believed in Helone, not in the Pope.
Yeah. All right, let's go. We are in the vault, but I feel like this should be a dungeon, but
it
whatever.
should be. We're supposed to rescue hostages. Wherever they are. Are we fighting? No, we're not fighting.
There!
That was a weird shot.
Okay.
Oh, Aymeric is like boosting himself. Wait, but Alfino, where is your carbuncle? I'm using the carbuncle.
Oh my god. There's a little bit of voice acting.
Yeah, it's like very random. Wait, so where are we going?
You have to go back. You have to double back.
Oh no, sorry. No. Ishtola is on the back and then we go to the left. It's not very clear. Secure the hostage.
Okay, last, Kuro.
Down with you!
The voice acting surprises me every time. Okay, I cannot do anything to the hostage. Okay, they are fighting. So I cannot do anything with that. Oh, so Alpino is holding together with Thancred. That is interesting.
You underestimate me!
Tell me when you're up to the dialogue. I will chill.
But yeah, like Thancred and Alpino together.
Yeah, they've been staying back bit by bit.
Let's go. Aymeric the Blue.
He is blue.
I mean, he is blue. Not brown. Okay.
So Simonard, lay down your arms and release the hostages, and you will be shown mercy. I give you my word. Huh. The word of a heretic and a kinslayer. I would sooner trust a dragon.
I mean, we can
activate the knights. We shall show the hostages the same mercy he showed the archbishop.
We could
fight
have
the
some
archbishop.
dragons.
We're fighting the chess pieces.
These things look in pain.
Unlike you, Sir Aymeric, I am a man of honor. By my hand you shall receive of the Fury's judgment. So it is to be a trial then. Lord Artorel, light, leave us, and save the hostages. I will deal with Sir Samanard.
You better not die, Aymeric. I will be very disappointed.
I'm not gonna die. Not here, anyway.
As they say, if you die, I will kill you. Okay, let's go. Oh, are we moving upstairs?
I moved downstairs to find them.
Wait, there's no entrance here. It's like this challenge, whatever, is not very clear. I better not fail this because I got lost. It's entirely possible because I don't know if I can make it to the other side of things. Oh, they actually start on fair fight. Because of course they will.
After you rescue the hostages, you have to go upstairs and help them.
Would you mind doing something?
Mage.
See, no, there's nearby. Because we have to go the same way? Or is it open? No, it's open.
This knight does not yield!
Aymeric, you better not die on me. It's so close. I'm gonna be very disappointed. It's interesting full circle that we're going to save Mielikka.
Where is he? Where is he?
closer!
You have nowhere to run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom? The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy? Who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
Is it godly to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
Do not speak to me of godliness, heathen! Your father's blood is on your hands, as is hers!
What? But I...
Vidafne!
Well met, knight. Mayhap I chose an inopportune moment?
Not at all. Pray forgive us this most unworthy reception. We are honored to have you with us, and right glad of your aid.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
Thank you for saving me.
Thou art welcome, child.
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior. But full glad am I to be so.
Friend of Izel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee. I bear a message from my sire.
From Freysfelder?
Upon returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing. This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
What of Estinian? Is he truly lost to us?
Such matters are beyond my ken. I but bear my father's words. Take from them what thou wilt. Fare you well, mortals.
So it is as they say then. A great white dragon swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
A most unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon forget this day.
Yet how will they choose to remember it, Sir Emmerich? And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers? After 1,000 years, the world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot. Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that others will rally to their cause. I share your desire for a lasting peace with the Jovanians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on our own. I see much of Horsefort in you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Lord Edmund.
Dunge.
Yeah. He better not get jealous.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think he will.
I mean, he gave him a look.
No, yeah, but I think that was a different kind of look.
I hope
think that
so.
was more of a... Like, I'm pretty sure the point of this little escapade with him is that he is also affected by Harshafon's death and wants to prove himself, you know? I think that's more of what it is.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like he was always like that. He always wanted to fight.
Yeah, like no, before he was always more responsible. But I think now it's even more so, maybe. Yeah. But not gonna lie, like as the priest was holding the girl over the edge, and then he let go, I was like, okay, all right, it's gotta be Sid. It's gonna be Sid who saves her.
Yeah.
Who else? And then after a couple of seconds, I'm like, actually, right now would be the most amazing moment for the dragon to show up, because she's on her way, and then bam, she showed up. I was like, yes, let's go.
I did not expect the dragon. I thought Ishtora is gonna do something actually.
My mind went to Sid, and then it went to the dragon.
But before even that, like, I know that this is because, you know, the story, it has like different characters in it, like the player characters. But I'm an archer. You are an archer. In this situation, we could literally shoot an arrow and then jump and call a chocobo.
Yes and no, but like specifically Sir Aymeric, he did like put his hand on us, as in like he would take care of the situation. So like you could argue that like.
But we know that he wouldn't.
Yeah, but like that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Also, I was waiting after the dragon dropped off the girl, and after she said thank you, I was waiting for the crowd to start clapping. I was waiting for it. I was like, who's gonna do it? Who's gonna start clapping? And no one did.
I really wanted the girl to pet the dragon. Obviously, like they're more like, you know, they have more like dignity to them, so like maybe they don't want to do that. But like I feel like it would be good because she was so scared of her. So like maybe if she was like allowed to touch the dragon, maybe she would be like less scared, and it would be like a nice and like it's a child, so like they would be more accepting of it, right? And it would like that would be like the nice transition where like she accepts that this is like another creature that she doesn't have to be scared of.
Yeah.
I would like that scene, but it was not there. And also, I was gonna say, isn't it convenient that each card has these huge open areas where a dragon can land?
Mm-hmm. There you go. Okay. Aishtola.
In the moments before Vidofni appeared, I contemplated teleporting the girl. Thank the 12 that I did not. See, Ishtola was thinking about it.
Thank God. Well, that was timely. Vidofnir must have been circling for hours.
I mean, fair. She could have been.
She could have been.
But how would they not notice?
This has been a day of surprises, has it not? 'Tis but a pity Vidofnir could not stay long. I was about to say that as well. I was like, is that really it? Like, I feel like they should talk a little bit more amongst each other about like the union and potential, alliance and whatever. I know she just dropped by and left on that.
I mean, it's a kind of fun because like it was like this big thing where they invited her, but then she spent there like literally 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
Yes, I think it's fair to say that she timed her departure rather less well than her arrival.
Well timed scarcely does it justice, but 1 moment later would have been a moment too late.
Let us pray that the Ishgardians who yet harbored doubts will take these events to heart and accept the truth of Sir Amic's words. Well, 'tis only meet that I inform Tataro of what has occurred here. If you have need of me, I shall be at Forton Manor. Allow me to accompany you. Tataro would never forgive me if I had left for the Rising Stones without saying goodbye.
A moment, Mielikka. I wish a word. Tell me, does Thancred seem quite well to you?
His voice. There's something wrong with his voice.
Something wrong with his voice. Which one?
Do you want to do 3?
I did 3 or 2. Which one do you want?
I'd go with 3.
Okay, let's be serious. But I mean, it's understandable because he's been through a lot. So you sense it too. A subtle change, imperceptible to most. I myself did not notice it at first, but upon closer examination, I saw that his etheric flow has been irreparably disrupted. As a result, I strongly suspect that his ability to manipulate ether has been compromised. Simply put, Thancred may no longer be able to wield magics. Wait, did he do that in the past? We never saw him do any magics in the past. I don't think this information tells us much. It would do much to explain why he chose to remain within the wilderness instead of seeking us out. He would have been compelled to rely solely on traditional methods of travel, significantly prolonging his journey. And when he learned that a nearby beast tribe was making preparation to summon a primal, it may well have seemed more sensible to wait. So what she's saying is she can't use Etherite, he can use Etherite either.
Yeah.
But this is still little more than speculation. Until I have proof, pray speak no word of it.
Just ask him. Why don't you just ask him?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Ishtola could ask him because she literally was the one who teleported him, right?
Yeah, because like again, if there's an issue, then it's kind of on her, and you would think that she'd be able to like help with it because like that's her expertise, you know?
Yeah, even if not help, like I feel like, see, there's a thing. I don't know if he would tell her actually because he's the kind of person who be like, oh no, it's fine, don't worry about it. But like I feel like she should ask.
He's a clown.
Right.
Gone.
I should be on my way. Krya may have charmed Master Matoya for now, but who can say how long it will last? I mean, she was doing better than you.
Okay. Do you think here is a good place to end it?
What is the next quest? Yeah,
I wanted to
so.
end it. Yeah, before we move on to the next big.
Because the next one is the Warriors of Darkness. So I guess this is a good conclusion to the story.
Yeah. Basically, the cutscene of Vidofnir swooping in and saving her, and now we have quelled not whatever issues, but like we've quelled a lot of the disruption that was happening.
Yeah. Also, I would say that it was fortunate that we were busy in the vault, because that means that the people who are still like loyal to the past, they didn't have the time to attack Vidofnir. Because that's what I was afraid when they invited her, that they're just gonna kill her here. Like this is not a safe ground.
Hello, Carl Madison. Hello. Welcome, but also we're about to end the stream.
Yeah.
I hope you had a good day. And welcome. But yeah, a bit of a shorter stream today, especially compared to yesterday. Yesterday we were just hardcore, just focusing on the raids and all that stuff for 7 hours. But yeah, we wanted to calm things down today, especially because tomorrow we do have DreamHack, so we want to make sure that we're well rested for that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm still thinking I may do a solo stream just for the classes, but it depends how I will feel.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks everyone for dropping by. Who else was here as well? Other than, of course, Solko, for sure, Dastan dropped by, Nish. We were able to get ducks to Ascerri. Went to bed earlier. As well as Ursus was around a little bit.
Not in game, but in the chat. We still don't know what Ursus looks like.
We still haven't seen Ursus in game. We still haven't. But yeah, we probably won't stream Final Fantasy for like another week. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow, Tom Madison. Thank you. Or Karma Decent. Not too sure. But yeah, we probably won't stream Final Fantasy until next week because we're gonna be busy with DreamHack, and then we don't have World Team League, to be fair. So maybe we'll find some more time to stream. Maybe on Friday. Maybe.
Maybe, but when are you going?
Oh, I forgot.
Because this is the week, right?
True. Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. Okay. True. So I am gonna be going to Melbourne on Friday, and gonna be spending the weekend down there for PAX Australia. True. So we probably won't stream until we come back, or maybe I can stream from there. We'll see.
I mean, Asher did offer you can join him, so maybe.
Yeah, but I think we're probably gonna go hang out and like go get some food and like chill. I don't know if we're gonna stream.
We'll see. You can stream an impromptu interview.
True. But yeah, this weekend is PAX Australia. There is going to be a StarCraft event at PAX Australia, and I'm probably going to be casting some of it, not all of it, as I'm probably going to be like a guest caster there. But yeah, Pig and Fluke are going to have the majority of that covered. And yeah, it's going to be great. The first offline StarCraft event in almost 3 years. So pretty momentous occasion. I know the kind of the marketing around it isn't amazing. Like the advertising of it isn't amazing.
It was a last-minute event. Like literally, they got the confirmation on the event like less than 2 weeks prior, right?
Yeah. Exactly. But there is going to be a StarCraft event in Melbourne, so if you're local to the area, if you want to go, then be sure you're there. It's going to be an amazing time. A bunch of players are going to be there, a bunch of personalities, a bunch of content creators. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So I'm suddenly looking at the Duck Hydra. That's
there you go.
terrifying. they look in the opposite directions. It looks like it's a single duck with 2 heads. Oh my god.
Nice. Also, I appreciate it, Con Madison. I appreciate it, but I do not need any graphics. Thank you, though. Thank you. Also, I'm pretty sure you're a butt. But now that you've said that, but
I mean, there are people who say that too.
There are. True. To be fair. I appreciate the hustle. Best of luck.
But yeah. So probably no MSQ streams for a little while, but I may do solo streams, which are much more chill than this actually.
True. Much more chill. But yeah. I think we're gonna head off for now. Again, we're gonna be casting DreamHack China tomorrow and the day after. Gonna be casting tomorrow with Yaku. The day after, I may need someone else. We'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So check out the B stream. Make sure to join us on Discord to be notified about everything we do, and maybe join us in Final Fantasy as well.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks for dropping by, everyone. Thank you so much. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for DreamHack.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.